Every time I felt like I found my space or I learned to feel comfortable, I feel like I had this rude awakening of people reminding me that I didn't belong. Like being told I'm ugly, I'm worthless, I need to be taken down a few pegs, I should hide myself, you know. It definitely complicated my, like, finding who I was. In high school, when I didn't.
I loved this piece. It just was a really joyfully made piece. And I think we need to highlight individuals who are stepping out, paving their own path, and making an inclusive and accommodating space because it needs people to be those pioneers or to be the brave ones to step in and challenge traditional beauty standards. And all of those individuals were so beautiful, but it was lovely to get the opportunity to let people be front and center in front of the camera, and getting to see all the images of the subjects was amazing. They really are editorial and glamorous and exciting and vibrant. And getting the conversation as well was great because it felt like we got an intimate understanding of the process and how we got there, and the MO behind the work.
I love this story of perseverance and accepting who you are and, going for your dreams and showing others with um, conditions that make them different, that they are completely and fully capable of doing what they want to do, despite what everyone is telling them, despite this world being like you're this, that, and the third, so you can't accomplish this, you can't do that, but you can. So I think that was very beautiful. I like that it's a documentary, so we can get this raw feeling and emotions from Naomi. Someone as talented as herself, putting her voice out there and spreading positivity is a very beautiful thing to do. I also kind of like the formatting of it. She's having this chat with one of her talents. I think it feels very natural. It's in a conversation format that allows the viewer to feel as if they are included and also learning at the same time. So I think it was really great. I think this was a great piece.
I love the title. It tells you right off the bat really what this is about. Very nice music throughout. I thought it complemented the theme very well. It was a perfect choice. This to me was about being empowered, and just, it's very sad how she said, about self-deleting, but then finding it within her to find a way to have an outlet to express herself. And I do like how she said, I can't live the way others want me to. I have to do what's right for me. And different is beautiful, and all of the great lessons that we can learn from this about seeing people positively. Just really great project she's doing. Everyone she photographed was beautiful. Such beautiful pictures. She's a very talented photographer as well. Just such a positive outlook. And I love that you're showing people how to see people really more from the inside out.
I loved getting a chance to listen to Naomi's story. And also when she was talking about the past and what she went through and how she started to heal and find herself. And it just made me want to cheer for her. I loved the photographs that she took. They were so beautiful. And I think that the filmmakers were very clever in how they set this up. They set up the premise of the story that we were about to see.
I always enjoy seeing, people of diverse background and ability being represented. And our photographer here, she's a really talented photographer. Those are some great images that are very on trend in the moment as far as the style and aesthetic. They're great, and she just does a beautiful job creating portraiture of these individuals. And also kind of getting their story and the message out there in a short and quick and enjoyable, even sort of inspiring piece like this.
I loved the message behind it. I loved the honesty as well of she talked about how much she was struggling and how that struggle now is part of her drive and her motivation for, success and to keep going and to keep, pushing the boundary. And the more open people can be about the full scope of something, about the full picture, the more impactful change will happen. And I think in her being so honest and being so upfront, it reaches a wider audience. The message becomes more impactful, like I was saying, and the message behind the photos to a certain extent, and everything else, just it weighs a little bit more, it carries a little bit more, because of the struggle and the emotions and the vulnerability behind the original intent. And so refreshing to see, because I think that the more visibility people have of things that are outside of kind of like the normal beauty standards, the more those ideas and those phrases of like beauty is different to everything, everything is beautiful, all of those things mean more when we see those actually being true.